All right, y'all. Good morning. It is Friday, April 3rd. So it is Live Your Life Friday. Listen, don't be hating on my singing. All right, before we even get into this Live Your Life Friday, what I need y'all to do is to go ahead and okay? Go ahead and subscribe, okay? And go ahead and share this video with someone else. Now, on Monday, we talked about, you know, basically faith over fear during this time, faith in the midst of any storm. And currently we're all more or less going through this storm together as far as the Rona is concerned. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about some things that we could do at home during this time of quarantine. And also I have tips for those of us who are out here going to work still. You know, I have tips for us to keep us safe, to keep our family safe, to keep our loved ones safe when we get back in for the day, and things that we could do to make sure that we're safe. So first things first, I'm going to talk about things that people who have to be home, people who are homeschooling, things that you could do to just make this time a little bit easier. As far as the homeschooling go now, I don't got no children, not yet. I have not been blessed as yet with any kids. However, for those of you who are homeschooling, I'm pretty sure it's difficult, especially if you're having multiple kids where, you have two kids and, you have to homeschool them both. And I know that it can be difficult. So I'm going to actually put a link in the description box of this YouTube page that I follow. It's called Motherhood and Marriage, or Marriage and Motherhood. One of the two. Is this young woman, and she has her family, her husband, she has two kids, and she had did a video once everything first started, and I mean, she really created a nice good plan for her kids, where she's able to get things that she needs to get done, and they're both able to be homeschooled, and it's very effective. And she really outlined things in there that she's doing. And I think anyone who have children, who, if you're homeschooling, you're having a difficult time getting on a schedule, getting on a program, that will definitely give you some ideas, so that and that's one of the main reasons I wanted to make sure I get this video up, so that this weekend you can formulate a plan to implement it beginning on Monday, so that you're able to have good quality homeschooling with your kids, and quality time with your kids also. So that's that as far as homeschooling goes. Now, I know that sometimes we're trying to stay connected with people who we're not able to see. So actually last night, I did a group chat on, what's that thing called? WhatsApp. So we have WhatsApp, we have group chats on WhatsApp, and WhatsApp have it where we could do a video with everybody in a group. So last night we actually did a group call. You just hit the video button and it's like a group call, and everyone in the group could be on the video, and you could be on your little cell phone or tablets or whatever. So that was really cool. And we did that last night. So for those of you, I don't got no kind of stock or nothing in WhatsApp. I'm just giving you guys some resources, okay, to help you get through this difficult time and situation, so that you don't lose your whole minds around these parts. So that's a good thing that you could do. As far as staying connected, you could live your life and do things still without necessarily going out and about. Now listen, if I didn't have to go to work, I would be home. And when I do get home from work, I get home on Friday. I get home Friday unless I have to go to the store for something urgently or whatever. I get home Friday. I ain't leave my house again until Monday morning. I'll be good, okay? So that's something that you could do. As well as, you have if you don't have WhatsApp, I think Facebook Messenger, they have a thing where it's basically the same concept, where you could do group chats and things like that. I also use Hangouts. I have a group chat going there with some other friends. They have Zoom and other media forms such as those, if you want to do like video types of group chat. But I think the easiest one probably would be like a WhatsApp type of deal, or Hangouts, where you could get your group chat going. Now I'm actually going to insert a video right about now that shows when I get home from being out and about all day, what I do when I first get home to make sure that I don't contaminate myself. Okay, so this is my little sanitation station. So when I first get home, I take off my shoes here at the door. I generally put on those shoes, but I put them back here because I have on my socks. I'm literally actually about to walk out the house to go to work. And I put my purse here. I wipe my shoe down with the Lysol wipes, wipe the shoe down, and then I use this Lysol, I spray my purse down, I spray my keys down, things that are like in my hand, I spray my phone down, wipe it down, and then I proceed into the remainder of the house. Oh yeah, before that, I actually strip down here also because I try not to bring contamination, past this front door. So all that occurs when I first walk in, and then I go in and then take a shower. And then after I take a shower, then I, prepare, I make my dinner or whatever it is for the rest of the evening after I get home. So, so that video clip is basically when I just get home, like what I do, all the things that I do to make sure that I'm not bringing all kind of germs and stuff through my house. And of course, while I'm at work, I'm washing my hands frequently. I use hand sanitizer. I use gloves, just to make sure, and I also check the temperature of every patient coming in the office. And if anyone got a low grade fever, I said, listen, you have a low grade fever today, I give them some home things that they could do. And, I have set them on their way and like having them rescheduled for like a week from now. Cause it could just be allergies, or they could have just been running warm that day for whatever reason. But, I don't want to risk it. So that's what I do. So, to make sure I'm keeping myself safe, keeping my staff safe, and keeping anyone who I come in contact with safe, because I still go to the store to pick things up, and things like that. And also when I'm in the stores, I'm very, cautious, and I'm not one of those people in the stores wearing gloves. But what I do is when I get home, I, of course, wash my hands immediately. Anything that I purchase, I kind of just wipe them down. Like, the cans and things like that, I wipe it down with, Clorox wipes. I wipe it down, and before I pack them away and things like that, I clean off the counter where the groceries were and things like that. And I try to keep everything nice and sanitized. Okay, nice and sanitized. So I mean, those are just some things that I personally do to make this time a little bit more, to make it, it is what it is. So I do what I got to do to keep myself functioning, to keep on moving, to keep on doing. And you guys could do the same thing too. I'm also using this time to focus on some other things, some other goals that I have, and some other things I'm trying to do. So I've been using this time to work on that. So this downtime could be really good, because like before I said, you could use this time also to get closer with God if you are not, or to, maximize your prayer time. So that's a really good thing about having all this downtime right now. Because on weekends, I started cooking. I done baked the cake, baked cupcakes, just over here being a whole Betty Crock up in the kitchen. Okay, so I'm just using this time to just be as productive as I can. And of course, I do have a little binge that I'm watching, so I still get my little TV time, and I have some binges that I'm watching on like Hulu and like Netflix and Amazon Prime or whatnot. So I'm getting everything. I'm getting everything in. Okay, I'm getting everything in. So again, you guys, I want you all to have a blessed Friday. Like I said, the clip that you saw before was this poster thing that I have in my house where it says, "Be still and know that I am God," taken from Psalms. Like, just know that God is God in any situation. He will be God. He's the same God back now. He's the same God now. He's the same God back then. He's the same God now. He's never going to change. He's always going to keep you. His goal is to make sure that we are successful. His goal is to make sure that we are fruitful. He wants us to be the best versions of ourselves. So just remember that despite what your current situation may look like, just always believe and know that his ultimate plan or his ultimate will always be at the forefront, and it'll always come to pass. So just trust, have faith, let go of that fear. Like I said before, I know it could be difficult, but let go of that fear so that you're able to just, be fruitful and just do things that he is calling us to do, and just, use his time to listen to him. God going to show you what he needs to show you, the way he's going to show you. Everyone hear from God in different ways, when he's talking to you. So use this time to listen to him, and make sure it ain't the devil. The devil be trying to get up in your heads too, but you have to know the difference, and hence why you need to spend more time with God, for you to know the difference between God is talking to you and the devil talking to you. Okay, so just remember that. But anyways, I'm out of head. I gotta head to work. I'm over here talking in this video, and now I'm about to be running late because I've been over here talking too long. I'll talk to y'all later. Again, like, subscribe, share.